Greetings, everyone. My name is Jonathan Bailey from the site Plagiarism Today, which can be found at plagiarismtoday.com. And today I come with amazing news. After 7 years of running Plagiarism Today, after all this time of following copyright news, I am proud today to say that all of the copyright issues in the world have been resolved. I plan on shutting down Plagiarism Today sometime next week, no point in keeping it open, and I will be finding a new job, probably soldering electrodes onto motherboards in some factory somewhere. Godspeed, the issue's over. I'm glad to be done with this fight. And the reason I say that is because the U.S. Trade Representative has released their special 301 report for 2012 and has done absolutely nothing interesting with it, really. This is, of course, total bull. Yeah, but it is true. The U.S. Trade Representative did release the Special 301 report for 2012. I don't know why they call it the Special 301 report. I mean, it's not that freaking special. It's every year. I've never understood that about the name, but oh well. Not a lot of surprises this year. Biggest controversy is Canada remains on it. Spain and Malaysia were both removed from the lower watch list. There's two watch lists, the priority watch list and the watch list, because you can't just have a watch list. You've got to prioritize that. It's like a grocery list. I don't really know. I've been watching this list. I've been watching the watch. I've been watching the watch list now for since before 2005, and when I started Plagiarism Day in 2005. I don't get this. I've got to be completely honest. There's no threat of sanctions. There's no, we're going to do this or do that. There's no punishment for it. It's basically your name's on the list. You're going to get shamed. And it's worked so great. Russia's been on there, I think, like a dozen years. China's been on there like 8. It's worked really really wonderful. And getting these guys to comply with the law, there's no impact to this list. There's no point. And it's like the United States is saying, you should change your IP laws simply because we say you're on our watch list. And I mean, that's like the height of arrogance to me. I don't understand why the United States does this. If you're not going to threaten any kind of action, if there's no consequences to being on the list, then the list can be ignored. And that's pretty much what happens. So every year, right around now, and I set my watch to this stuff because right around when this list is released every year, I know, oh, well, school is definitely almost getting out for college students, soon enough for high schoolers. Um, some of my elements of my business as a plagiarism and copyright consultant will be shifting for a few months, and then it'll come back come August, and that's fine. But no, I don't understand the point of this list. I really don't get it. I know it's an internal list used in various elements of diplomacy at higher levels, and I also know that there is supposed to be a threat of, if you stay on longer, they might take international legal action, but I don't believe the United States actually has against anyone. Forgive me, coffee. But it boggles the mind that this list is a real thing. It's still going on after all these years. And then there was one headline in the list that said something to the effect of, the world's finally starting to ignore the moronic Special 301 list. I don't think start needs to be used in that. I think they've been ignoring it for at least 12 years. I think it's had no impact whatsoever. There's been no consequences, and no one really cares. It's just the United States' opinions of other countries' laws. If they're happy with their laws, they're not going to change it because the United States threatens to put their name in a list. It's not how it works. So all in all, U.S. Trade Representative, Special 301 report out, no big surprises. Then again, would it really matter if there were? I don't get it. I don't think anyone else does. And until someone can explain it to me, this is Jonathan Bailey, signing off.